Hello, beautiful people. It's Karen. I hope you are having a sublime day. We are having an incredibly late start to the day. So we thought, why not just continue it, go with the flow, and have a large, lazy breakfast. And to go with that breakfast, we are going to have some cheese grits. So I'm going to show you how to make the perfect cheese grits. Let's go take a look at the ingredients. To make the cheese grits, you of course need grits. I'm using regular grits and not the instant kind. You need some half and half. You need some cheese because we're doing cheese grits, and you can use whatever type of cheese you like. I'm using sharp cheddar and Monterey Jack, but you can, as I said, use anything that you like. And you need some butter, and that's it. Let's get started making these. Okay, beautiful people, let's talk measurements. When you are making grits, you are going to need 2 cups of liquid to every half cup of grits that you're making. Now, a lot of people use water to make their grits, but I don't use any water whatsoever in my grits. I only use something heavier, half and half or heavy cream. Today we're going a little bit lighter, and so we're going to use half and half. So I've got 2 cups of half and half, and that's a pint. And I'm going to add in a half cup of my grits. Now you can use as much or as little cheese as you like. I've got 2 wedges of cheese. I've got 1 wedge of the Monterey Jack and 1 wedge of the sharp cheddar. But again, you can use any type of cheddar, or rather any type of cheese that you like, and as much or as little as you like. So let's get started. This is the amount of cheese that I'm using in these grits. As you can see, I have 2 wedges, and I've cut that wedge into cubes because that's going to make for easier melting at the end. We're pouring the half and half in, and we're going to turn that on, and we're going to heat it until just before it starts to boil. While your half and half is heating up, you want to add a little bit of salt to the mixture. I see that my half and half mixture is almost at boiling, and so at this point I'm going to add the grits. You want to take your whisk and gently whisk the grits around. You want to stir your grits occasionally to make sure that they don't stick and clump. When your grits are at this consistency and they still have a bit of the liquid in there, you want to add your cheese. At this point, the grits are almost done, so you can turn the flame off and simply let the cheese melt in the hot liquid. You can cover them at this point as well. After having covered the grits for about 2 minutes, your cheese is perfectly melted. And at this point, we're going to add a pat of butter to this. As you can see, I've added the butter. I am going to incorporate the butter, and you are ready to eat. Perfect cheese grits. Now, some people like to add a little bit of sugar to their grits, but I'm not a fan of sweet grits, so I never add sugar to mine. But if you're one that likes a little bit of sugar, go ahead, add a teaspoon of sugar. But as decadent and rich as these grits are, they need nothing else. Beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed the recipe for my cheese grits. If you did, hit the subscribe button and you will never miss another one of my videos. Until we meet again, think sublime thoughts.